What's up, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Payback. Today we are back finally with a brand new abandoned car. I believe this is going to be the 7th abandoned car that's been added into this game, and it's coming after a pretty long wait. So last week they reintroduced the RX-7, which we had previously. It was for people who hadn't gotten it the first time, which I guess is understandable. That's good that the people who missed it got a second chance, but I was sad because we had already done it, so we didn't have an episode of this last week, but it's alright because this car is going to absolutely make up for it. Today we are going to be unveiling a SKYLINE 2000 GTR. This is the Mac Daddy of the GTRs. This is the OG, the granddaddy, the one that started it all, and I'm pretty excited for it, man. It should be a pretty crazy build. I mean, this thing's stock won so many racing series, set so many records, that sort of thing, so like I think just hopping in it right here, it's going to be relatively fast. And then thinking about what we could do once we start customizing it and upgrading it, it's going to be insane, bro. I'm excited. So, here we go, baby. Off to the races. Let's see if we can evade these cops. We've got to get back to the airfield garage. 3 miles or so. Oh, man, we're going to be going over this dam. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I typically like to avoid narrow areas. If we get caught up on anything here, we could be in trouble. Looks like we're gonna be okay. Yeah, dude, this thing's pretty fast. We're hitting $130. I don't think we've had any other abandoned vehicle that's gone this fast before. We're actually outrunning these cops pretty easily. And if you think about it, if we're going this fast with a car that's been left out in the sun for decades, it seems like, imagine what we're going to be able to do once we actually get this thing tuned up right. The car was in a bad spot. Not a whole lot I could do. Woo. All right, 2.6 miles left. But yeah, man, this thing, I mean, this is a legend. This is what started the legend of the GTR. This is what started Godzilla, this right here. So we're here with the granddaddy, for those guys who are unfamiliar. Looking good so far. It feels pretty good. I like it. Could definitely use a little bit more acceleration. I feel like that's the one spot where it kind of lacks. I guess top speed too. We're only getting up to like 150, but that's not bad. The acceleration is a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. Got about 2 miles left. The crazy thing is these cops haven't really hounded us. Most of these abandoned cars, it's like I'm boxed in for 90% of the way back to the airfield, and I just have to get very fortunate not to get stuck on anything or have anybody pit maneuver me. This one, we've been out front almost the entire time. We got that whole shot and never gave it up. Woo! Dodging rhinos out here, boys. Let's go. Skirt! He wasn't ready. The handling feels great. Obviously, I believe this is going to be a race spec car. The tires look kind of thick, like I guess they could be off-road, but if it's not race spec, we're going to make it race spec. You can change it. Drift actually wouldn't be bad, but this thing, like I said, it won so many races, set so many records, stuff like that. We definitely want this thing to be race spec. It wouldn't really fit otherwise. All right, this engine killer cop is getting kind of close to us, making me a bit nervous. We're okay though. 1.5 miles left. The ground is changing. We're getting into that desert look. Oh no, we've got a tunnel. Woo. I don't like the tunnels, dude. Cops get very aggressive in the tunnels. Are you kidding me? We're done. For real? For real. I'm gonna retry this, and we're gonna go for a different approach, boys. We made it. A lot of the cops didn't. All right, we'll take it. Holy cow. I would venture to say that last thing was kind of unavoidable a little bit. I mean, he kind of hit us, and I don't know, dude. I can't believe we We got that far, we were ahead the entire time, and then all of a sudden those guys caught up to us like crazy. Alright, we hit the jump this time. That was way more fun anyway. I actually didn't see that jump the first time through, so I would say it was worth it for the style points, baby. Hopefully we could actually make this happen this time. We've got another engine killer, dude. I'm just... That Rhino was nowhere close. I'm just gonna focus on taking him out this time, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we let them all gather and they kind of... Because there were like 8 cops on us. So like they got like a bit of a boost there. You know what I mean? Because they had us completely boxed in. There's nothing we could do. So maybe we gotta try hitting them a little bit. I don't know. Or do this. Hit him with the skirt. Got him there. Good stuff, boys. I just want to get this thing back home. I want to customize it, man. I still don't really understand what the story is behind why these cops are chasing us. I guess it's a stolen vehicle. But, like, I don't think... If you have an old, dilapidated car on the side of the road that hasn't been touched in decades, I feel like the cops wouldn't be scouting out right next to it, just waiting for the first person to touch it. You know what I mean? It's like a bait car, but it doesn't really make sense. Woo. Dude, this is a sketchy area. Alright, this is where we failed last time. We're okay. We've got 1.2 miles left. Oh my god! That Rhino got us a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Woo. Okay, can we go straight across? We might be able to go straight across. Yeah, alright, there we have it, boys. They have officially called off the search. We are officially home free. And it was not easy, but we made it happen, baby. We're gonna come on down, get this thing to Rav, and I'm excited to be back, man. Like I said, I was kind of sad we didn't have an episode last week. I miss this game. I miss playing it every day, but I just don't think there's enough to do now without these cars. All right, it was a grind, but we got it done. So let's go ahead and make this thing look like it would stock, and then we're gonna take it to the garage and we're gonna upgrade it.
The Hakuska is a worldwide legend. Love that nostalgic look. And the engine under that hood is built for speed.
Heck yeah, baby. All right, here we go. So, starting off, we have 315 horsepower, top speed of 146, 0 to 60 in 4.2, and a quarter mile in 12. That is absolutely insane, bro. And that's only at level 169. So, we've got a lot of improvement to go. So, I'm going to go ahead and just, we're going to put the stock stuff on just to kind of get a stock look for it. Go with this. Fenders. Just gonna go for the stock Nissan. This is such a beautiful car, dude. It really, really is. Wing mirrors. Put the Nissans on there. Need some rear fenders. Ooh. This didn't have... No. This did not have a wide body look to its stock. Okay, that's kind of weird that they have that. The stock Nissans on there. Are those stock? I'm honestly not sure. Trunk lid, we'll put the stock Skyline one on there. Rear bumper. We've got some cool customization options here for sure. I can't wait to check this out. I think these are more stock. Yeah. All right, that looks good. And then we've got to get the roof. This is the final part. Roof. Nissan roof. All right. So... I feel like the back end is... Oh, we need side skirts. The back end back here is not right. That is absolutely not how the stock Skyline looked. But there's no other Nissan option here, which is kind of interesting. So we're just going to leave that how it is. But that's pretty much the stock Skyline look there. And we are going to take some already crazy good numbers and make them even better. I'm going to head to the tune-up shop. I'll see you guys back in the garage. We back, boys. Here we go. So we took this thing to 873 horsepower, top speed of 225, 0 to 60 in 2.1, and a quarter mile in 8.9. This thing is going to be a monster. Holy cow. Literally Godzilla. Here we go, boys. Let's do this thing. All right, so starting off here, paint and wrap. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the community's got for us for community designs. Obviously, we're gonna have some old school race car inspired designs because that's kind of where this thing started. That's kind of what put Nissan and GTR on the map and stuff like that. So those are big. Looks like we've got kind of like a metallic blue here, which actually looks super clean. I like that a lot. That is a beautiful color for this car. We've got a more of a dark blue with some white stripes. We've got the rising sun here. We've got another rising sun here. What do I want to go with, boys? We've got the typical gray. Ooh, we've got purple with the carbon hood. I like purple, dude. I really like purple. A lot. I don't know if it really looks fantastic on this car, dude. What do I want to go with? Part of me wants to go with like one of these rising sun looking ones, because that's kind of unique. I also kind of like this. I like this blue a lot, but that's kind of boring. The thing is, I think I want to do a carbon hood on the front. So is the rising sun, like, is there even going to be a point to it? Let's go with this. Toyo Tires rising sun look. And we'll see how the carbon hood looks. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and lower this thing all the way. Looks good to me. Visual customization. See, I kind of want to put... Oh. I guess the color of the hood doesn't matter when you have that. All right. We'll leave it. Looks good to me. Front bumper, what do we want to go with? We've got this or we've got this. I think that's kind of... I actually kind of like that too. I'm going to go with this. That would look good if we had that carbon fiber hood, man. We've got this in carbon fiber. Looks good. Front fenders. What do we want to go with here? Ooh, that is thick. That is extremely... That's like too thick, bro. That's just too much for me. I'm a white boy. I'm a little white boy. I can't handle that much thickness. All right. I kind of don't love most of these. Like, that's just too big for me. Hold on. Let me see. If we put the big one on the front, and then we put the big one on the end, I guess that doesn't look bad. But I don't, the thing is, I don't love it. Let me see what it looks like with the carbon fiber. We're getting crazy, dude. This is pretty nuts. See, like, I don't love it. I'm not gonna do it. I honestly, I do not love it. I'm gonna keep the stock part. I don't know what it is, but I don't like that look that much. Not on this thing. All right, we're gonna stick with our gut. I'm just gonna go back to I don't like that the back is completely different from the front. I don't like that you don't have a non-wide body version. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll just go with this. All right, looks good to me. Ooh, we've got Zilla Life on the rear bumper. That's kind of cool. I'm going to go with the carbon bumper. Looks good. Spoiler, we're definitely going to put a spoiler on here. Which one do we want, though? I'm thinking a low one. Low one might be kind of cool. So we've got that. Rear diffuser. Definitely going to need a rear diffuser. Nothing too crazy, though. I'm just going to go with something like this. Switch up the exhaust. Probably go with the fat one like this. Alright, looks good to me. Smoke out the taillights. Let's do it. So we got that. I'm going to go ahead and change the plate. We're going to change the text. And since this is the OG, we are definitely going to be going with Zilla. Alright, looks good. Do we want to change our... we don't want to frame, but let's change the background. What do you guys think for a background? Oh, this is dope. The red mountains with the red car. I like that. All right. Now for wheels. What do we want to go with for rims? This is going to be a tough choice, man. I don't even know. Hold on. I'm going to look up what the stock rims looked like, because I honestly, I can't even think of it off the top of my head. Okay. So they're kind of like, they're not much different than what we see in like they're kind of like this, but skinnier. But let's go with something like this, Cosmos Racing Wheel. All right, so we've got that. We're gonna go ahead and change the size. We'll make them bigger. I like big rims on my cars. That actually might be too big. I think I might go for the second largest. So we've got that. Secondary paint. That secondary paint's in kind of a cool spot. Hold on. If we made it red, would that look bad? That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Alright. So we've got that. And then, of course, we're going to be putting the Toyos on there. Y'all already know. Brake discs. Not going to change any of that. Alright. So we got that. Then up in front. Rims. We had the Cosmos, right? Pretty much the first Cosmos Racing. So we got that. Let's go ahead and edit our paint. Black. And then red. I don't necessarily love the red, but it's kind of cool. It makes it kind of neat, kind of unique. So we're going to go to the second largest size. And then the tires. We're going to put the Toyos on there. All right. Do we want the splitter on there? Yeah, I like it. Question is, do we want red or black now? We want red. Red looks way better. All right. And then for headlights, do we want to switch up the headlights at all? What? That is horrendous. These are kind of cool. Dude, this is so weird. What, like, is it a blind GTR? I'm going to go with that just because it's interesting. It's different. I've never seen that before. How do those actually work, though? Like, how do you light up the road? I don't know. Mirrors, do we want to change at all? I think I'm going to leave them as they are. Dude, this thing looks pretty nasty. I'm not going to lie. The blind GTR. It's slammed. We have that low spoiler back there in the back. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm glad we didn't go with the wide body style. I know I kind of have a tendency to go for the wide body style in the series. Wide body cars look cool to me. I love that look, but I don't think it fit on this thing. At least not with the style we were going for. So, boom, boys, we got it. Let's see how fast this thing is. I've got a feeling this thing is going to be ridiculous. 2.10 to 60, bro. Holy cow. This is absolutely nuts. It literally has no headlights, though. Like, we took out the headlights. I really don't know why that's a customization option, but I guess we'll keep it. Let's go, baby. That was sick. All right, boys. I'm gonna go find a race for us to do. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna see what this thing's made of. Ooh, look at that parking job. Whew. Look at this thing, dude. The leaves blowing in the wind around it. It looks magnificent. I love it. I really, really love it. I didn't know the gas lid was up on like the B pillar back there. That's kind of cool. Cool little style detail on this thing. Learn something new every day, I guess. All right, here we go, boys. Woo! Cutting it a bit close there. So we've got a point-to-point race here off the start. We're gonna hit a little shortcut was my plan, but didn't really turn out that way. I guess it worked. We kind of hit a bit of a ramp. More style points. That's what this series is all about. In this episode, at least. Just like in that first cop evasion. All right, here we go, boys. Let's see what this thing's made of. So, I mean, I already knew the handling was really good on it. It feels so good. It doesn't feel a whole lot different from when it was stock. Like it buttery glides through the corners like hot cinnamon butter. It's so smooth, entering drifts and stuff like that. Obviously, the speed is picked up. I guess the acceleration when it was stock was 4.2. We took that down to a 2.1, so we have doubled the acceleration to 60, which is pretty insane. And now we've got a higher top speed, but overall, it's just, this is a solid car. This is one of the best abandoned cars that we've had in this game so far. And I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't really surprise me. All right, that was my fault. I was looking down at the minimap. But yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. For real? It's alright. We were way ahead of these guys. I wanted to make it more competitive anyway. We're here in third place. We're going to have to make this up. Keep in mind, guys, I literally haven't played this game in 2 weeks, so we're going to shake this rust off. Here we go. Evangeline, what you up to, girl? It's Valentine's Day. I'm trying to get in that... Were you in a Corvette? I wasn't even really paying attention. Trying to get in that big American engine, girl. Need for Speed pickup lines. Alright. So we're trying to catch up to this first place, dude. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen. No! Dude, are you kidding me? We're getting just so freaking destroyed on the luck here. What are the odds that there's a car that we decide to take a corner a little bit on the inside to try to make up some ground, and there's a truck right at the exit when we're on dirt? There's literally nothing I can do to avoid that. All right, so we're gonna take a big fat L here. We're gonna get a 4th place on our first. Did we just get last? Holy cow. I'm sitting here talking about how good this car is, and then we got last. It was user error. Trust me, guys. 100% user error. Let's move on to our next race. We're not taking any L's this time, boys. Here we go. Take 2. We got this. Dude, this thing looks so good. I actually really like our build. I think it turned out well. I like that red on it. I like the rising sun. Ode to Japan. Here we go. Look at all of these supercars, modern day supercars, about to be bested by a car more than 30 years. They're elder. That's a little bit embarrassing, bro. What up, Evangeline? Woo, that sucks. That's for the last race. When karma hits. Dude, what did we even hit right there? That was like a tiny little sign. I don't even know what that was. I tried to drift into that corner, and out of nowhere, we just got completely halted in our tracks. Smooth. That corner's always a bit of a sketchy corner, too. I'm not going to lie. What up, Lindsay? It's a nice R8 you got there, girl. Would be a shame if somebody passed it. Oh gosh. It's kind of a sketchy corner right there. 1,500 yards left in the race. Tried to save a little bit of time cutting him off there. That was not a good move, Trev. Cutting that corner across that field totally slowed us down. Holy cow. Man, this thing feels good, but I just...
Damn it, could have won that.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever lost 2 races in a row with a car before. And I felt like that was a good race. Like, granted, we probably shouldn't have tried to cut across that field, but maybe this thing isn't as fast as I was expecting. All right, we're going to end this episode with a bang and hopefully a win. We're going to go down here to the crazy construction site, dude. This is easily one of my favorite races in the game. So I don't think we've ever lost this one. I really don't think we have, and we'll see what this is made of here. This should be interesting. Holy cow, though! Like I seriously. Hold on. Why didn't that should have, the gas station should have fixed our car. There it is. All right. Little scuff on the right front fender. Gives it some attitude. But yeah, dude, I can't believe we're losing these races because it feels good. I guess it probably isn't as fast as some of the other cars we've had. I just really like the handling a lot. Like the cornering and stuff just feels so good. Hit 50 objects and win the race. I guess we'll try that. I'm down for that. Here we go. Oh, this thing looks so good in the sun. Here we go, boys. No L's. No more L's. We'll see what happens.
Here we go.
All right. Already off into first. Let's go, baby. Okay, so I definitely think we're going to be able to hit 50 objects. I didn't even think about how many things are on this track. You're hitting objects pretty much every second that you're racing. 50 is kind of a lot, though, I guess. All right, about 2 out of 5. What? Dude! I don't play this game for a week and all of a sudden everything just goes to ish? What is happening? What? I have never randomly jumped and flipped out like that before on this track. I seriously don't know what that was. We've hit 33 objects. Gotta get down low and hit some more of these. What did we hit?
Not bad, but I can do better.
For real, bro. I still don't see what we could have hit back there. I'm so confused. We're gonna catch this guy though. I don't know if we're gonna get the... Oh, we have 33 or 26 objects left to hit. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that, dude. That's kind of a lot of objects, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we've got 2 laps left. What is this? Is that because we have such a low front diffuser? Alright, we just gotta stay to the far left when we come up on that section of track, I guess. Trying to take this guy on the inside. Not trying to go flying over that section of track. I seriously have no clue what that is, dude. This has been a weird episode. I honestly don't feel like I'm racing that bad. The first race wasn't great. We weren't really paying attention. Second race was pretty good. And this race, I don't feel like we did bad, but for whatever reason, our car decided to randomly start doing flips.
Really
All right, boys.
but it was worth it.
Good stuff. We did a good job. I don't think we ever even beat our auto log time in this. Maybe this car isn't as good as I thought. Maybe it's good at handling it, just not that fast in a straight line. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you guys in our next episode, and next week we should have a new abandoned car. And I know like online stuff is starting to pop off with this game. They just came out with the online kind of like free roam mode, so you can free roam around and kind of drive around with your friends. I'm hoping they add a few more features to it. I think they have big plans for it in the future, so we'll see what happens. I would love to bring the series back, but in the meantime, I think we're just going to be checking out these new abandoned cars as they come out. So hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you have not already. More great videos coming soon, and peace out, guys. End it with a sweet jump.